Okay, so something catastrophically surprising just happened recently. My recent Godot video got, I'll be honest, a lot more attention than I thought it would do. Because you know what, I'll be completely honest, I did not think I would get any or much attention on that video because I actually made the video I wanted to show you people my sort of current progress on Godot, and I just the amount of attention that it got, it's kind of unfathomable to me. So I apologize if I accidentally misled anyone because of my lacking in reading documentation and stuff. And I just wanted to say that the time in which I recorded the video, or sorry, the time difference between recording the video and posting the video is massive. As in, I recorded the video about a week before posting it. So I have made a substantial amount of progress in the Godot game engine. So here are my projects, and I've got a lot of them. Because because I've been like sort of experimenting with a few things. So I'm just gonna create a brand new project just for this video. So yep, create new project, and I'm gonna browse once again, and this time I'm gonna call this, I don't know, YT project, because like absolutely why not. There we go. Okay, so then create and edit. So here we have the engine, and I must admit, when I was watching over my video recently, it was actually kind of painful to watch because I now know how to do, certain things. So first of all, let's just create a brand new 3D scene, and we're gonna create a brand new folder called, let's just call it scenes. Well, I mean, does the capitalization actually matter? Let's just do it for this video because why not? So scenes, there we go. And then we're going to save this scene into there, and we're going to call it, I don't know, scene 1, I guess. Sure, why not? And we're going to rename this node 3D to main, because why not as well? So, yeah, in that Godot video, I tried to do a sort of label thing to do, hello world, and, use inputs to actually make hello world display on the screen, and I think change the text to another piece of text. I guess I tried to do that, but I also wanted to try and do a sort of collision thing where like you have like a falling object, and once it hits the ground or something, it will disappear or something. I mean, I know how to do that, but I'm going to finally show you the progress that I have made. So let's go ahead and first of all, let's get a control node. So there we go. We've got a control node, which is the UI. It's what controls the UI, which is nice. And we're going to do an anchor. I didn't actually do this when I first tried out Godot, so I'm very glad that I know how to do this stuff now. And to be fair, I wanted to make another video on how to do this certain thing that I've recently learned how to do in Godot, but because I saw the amount of attention I got on my previous Godot video, I thought might as well make this video first, and then I'll make the tutorial at a later date or something. So let's go ahead and make that, yeah, thank you. Why did you not do it first of all? Thank you very much. So, we have this now, and now let's add a child node and call it label. Nicely done. So, make that a bit bigger, and you know what? Yeah, we're going to put it in the middle. Yeah, like that. Okay, so, wait, actually, can I do Alt and... You know what, I didn't even realize I could do that, so that's actually really, really neat. Okay, so horizontal alignment, we're going to make that center, and vertical alignment, we're going to make that center as well, because we love our text center, don't we? We always love that. So, we're going to just put in a random piece of text. Nicely done. And second of all, we're going to go back to 3D, and we're actually going to do, well, we could either do a CSG box, which we can control this sort of scale however we want, or we could get a mesh. No. For now, we're actually going to get a static. That's what we need to get a static body 3D. Because one thing that I have learned throughout my journey so far with Godot is that the sort of collision system, like rigid body and just your normal colliders, they are needed first, then the rendering of the objects like a cube or whatever, the rendering goes second. So now let's add a collision. There we go. And underneath that, let's add a mesh. And now with the collision shape 3D, we can change the shape into a box. Yep, okay, and for the mesh instance, we can change that to a box mesh. Now, one thing I'm not a huge fan of is that when we go to the static body 3D, and when we scale it, it gives us a little error to say, with a non-uniform scale, this node will probably not function as expected. Please make its uniform scale the same on all axes and change the size in children instead. Which means, hang on, maybe, actually, you know what? Actually, we're going to get rid of that, and instead, we are going to get a CSG box, because I don't know what, I love my CSG boxes, you know, I love them. So now we can easily just do this, and it's nice that this also has collision, right? I mean, it says CSG shape 3D, so I'm gonna assume that's collision anyway. So let's just do this, and then out we go, and out we go. Now, we are gonna have a static body 3D though, but it's gonna be a cube that's gonna be falling onto the floor. So let's do another static body 3D, and let's just do the usual. So collision. There we go. And then mesh. There we go. And then add that. And then add that. So here we've got that. So I can obviously just do this, right? I can do it on all. Wait, actually. Access lock. No. Wait, hang on. Transform. Scale. Right. Okay, so I can do that. That's nice. Okay, so we're going to have that. Though, no, I did it wrong. Instead, because it's falling, we have to do a rigid body. Oh my god, right. I'll get there at some point, everyone. So, rigid body, and yeah, with this one, we're going to have the same thing, so collision shape, and then mesh, of course. So it's all the same, it's just the static body that was the wrong thing to have, of course. So box, there we go, and then box, there we go. So again, with the rigid body, we're going to change this transform and get the scale, there we go, and put it up there. And before we, wait, hang on, scale changes will be overridden when, scale changes. Wait, you can't even scale a rigid body. You have to. I'm fine. So can you scale this? You can't, can you? You can't. You can? you You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I like that. Okay, so no more errors. Hallelujah. Okay, so now let's get our camera, just so we can see what the hell we're doing. Okay, so now preview it. I mean, actually, you know what? I'm going to rotate it a little bit. So how's that? You know what? That's good enough. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to actually create a new folder and call it scripts, and we're gonna put a script on a random object. So we're just gonna do node 3D and just gonna call this let's just call it script holder 1, because why not, you know? And we're gonna attach a script and call it script holder because yeah. Do that. So in order for us to change the label, now of course people have told me to use the $ and label. I mean, I could do that. But I don't like relying on that because sometimes it can be a little bit finicky. So instead, I'm going to do var, which is, you know, variable, and text, and we're going to do yeah, just leave it as variable text. And inside of the function ready, we're going to get, what we're going to do, text is equal to get, well, you could just do get node, but I like to be very specific, so I like to do get parent, get parent, there we go, and then get node, and it's lovely how it gives me an autocorrect right here. Autocorrect? Autofill. Auto. Whatever you call it. I don't know. What do you call it? I don't know what you call it. But you know what? Let's just get the label here. Nicely done. So, no errors here. That's good. So, of course, the label has random piece of text. But to change it, first, we need to go into project settings, input map, and let's just do the T key because why not? So T key, and let's do T. There we go. So in here we're gonna do if, no, not capital if input dot is action just press. Now here's the thing. One thing that I do like about this is that if you do is action pressed, it's like holding down the key, or it's like things happening very, very, very fast. Even if you press the key once, things happen very, very fast. But is action just pressed is that one frame where the action is, well, just press. So it's nice. So let's go ahead and do the T key and do a colon. And now let's do text is equal to hello world. And nicely done. So let's just save it and let's play it and select the current scene, of course. So let's see what happens, shall we? Just saw the cube drop. Okay, so we've got random piece of text here. So now if we press T, oh wait, hang on. I'm a little bit of a. I forgot to actually do text.text, right? That has to be it, right? So T, yeah. I can't believe I forgot the whole .text thing. Oh my god. Well, now that we've got that under wraps, now we just need to make sure that the object. Well, I mean, you can't really see the cube, but first, if I just do add environment to scene and add sun to scene, how will this look instead? So it does just fall through. Interesting. Oh wait, hang on. CSG shape. Use clip. It would help if that was enabled. Boom. I can't believe I didn't even have that enabled. Okay, so you could easily, I think. Wait, hang on. Node. Child entered. So, of course, you can't actually get collision from this CSG box because it's not really made for collision. What you can do, or what I can do instead, is obviously if you were to do this in your own game, you would probably have to do it a little differently. But just for the sake of this, I'm going to get something called Area 3D. I thought it was just called Area 2D, but okay, never mind. Area 3D. So, oh yeah. Yeah, we're going to put a collision shape onto there. So, collision shape. And then, there we go. So, right. Oh, okay, so you can just keep the area 3D like right there, but we can actually change all of this. So, I like that. I didn't realize that would happen, but you can actually sort of see the blue outline like very, very clearly. That is neat. I like that. I really like that. So, let's just extend this out completely so that it covers the entire ground. There we go. So now, going to Area 3D and going to Node, Body Entered. Yes, Body Entered. So, yeah, just double click on it. And I like how it does already highlight the one node that has a script on it. And on Area 3D, we're going to put in on Cube Entered. Because why not, you know? So, connect. And now it just connects like that. Absolutely easy, isn't it? Oh my goodness. So now, if we do this, I think it is body dot q3. Right? This is it. Because it's crazy how easy this is. Right? What'd I tell you? This is amazing. So, obviously, I have sort of done these before. I just wanted to show you guys the progress that I made. Now, okay, I know that I've got sort of these variables linked up through code, but if I wanted to link them up through like the inspector, shall I say, let's just get rid of this text thing and put the pass back in because the script thing doesn't like it when you have nothing in the body. So to make your variable public, all you have to do is just type in @export and save that. Wait, cannot use simple export annotation with variable without. Oh, okay. Oh, that actually makes sense. So then, obviously, put a colon and then put a label, right? Boom. You know what? I was not aware of that. That was interesting. Okay, so go to here, inspector, text. So now label into there, nice. And now it's going to do the exact same thing, right? Boom, hello world. Exact same thing. Fantastic. Now, I must admit, even though all of these things are absolutely great, and there are more things I have learned about Godot that is making me want to use Godot even more, but there is one specific thing that I am sort of struggling with, and that one thing is in Unity, you're able to use this sort of quaternion look rotation thing, where you take the object that is looking towards something. Or wait, hang on. You're taking the object that you want to look at and subtracting that object's position away from the object that is looking at that object. So imagine like you're using the camera to look at the cube. So then you would get the cube's position and subtract that position away from the camera's position, and then you would get the look rotation of that. I don't know how you do that in Godot yet. And once I figure out how to do that, or once I get help on how to do that, then I will probably use Godot more than maybe Unity. Because I've already got the sort of lerping system sort of in place. Like, I've been able to use lerping, and I've also been able to use tweening as well. So I know how to use those things. It's just trying to actually get the position of where I want to look at and lerping to there. Because I've tried using like a look at function, but it returns a void and it doesn't return like anything else. Again, I will probably make a video about this at another date, but the whole look rotation thing is something that's kind of hindering me from using Godot, unfortunately. But thank you so much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope nobody gets mad at me this time. And I must admit that when I was reading the online documentation, because I wanted to search for specific things, I didn't know how to look for that, so it was a little difficult for me to read the documentation, and plus I'd rather watch tutorials than read documentation. So I mean, that's me though. So yeah guys, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.